200, we have BWI Sanitation from Republic.
Yeah!
I'll take care of me if you will take care of you for me. The best contribution I can make to you is my personal development. What if I become 10 times wiser, 10 times stronger, 10 times better, and 10 times more unique? Think about how much that would do for our relationship. Mark Twain once said, "The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read." If you put a king in a circus, the circus does not look like a palace. The king looks like a clown. We must first become consistent before we become exceptional. John Maxwell says the greatest mistake we can make is living in constant fear that we will make a mistake. Ann Landers says opportunities are usually disguised as hard work. That's why most people don't recognize them. We have to remember that we are created, empowered, and capable of doing hard and difficult things because God made us strong. Freedom isn't doing what we want, it's having control of what we do. It's walking in discipline and purpose. It's having control over what controls us. It's doing what God created us to do. It's obedience that leads to peace. It's being free to love and serve others. Gratitude gives us humility. Humility gives us kindness. Kindness gives us patience. Patience gives us understanding. Understanding gives us wisdom. Wisdom gives us gratitude. And so it goes.
Leader, Mr. Meyer Goodwin, handing out November
and year-end driving incentive checks. I get the honors of handing out our normal profit sharing checks for each individual team member. The famous red envelope is an indicator of our above and beyond profit sharing amount for each individual team member. And like I said, we are very clear that this is not a bonus. It is truly us sharing our profit with the team that helped us win. In 2011, I read an article about Forrest Lucas with Lucas Oil and how he would hand out Christmas gifts to each team member's child each year. This really touched my heart, and I knew I wanted to do the same thing. So in 2012, God blessed us with enough extra money to do the same thing for the children of BWI. We are celebrating our 13th year of following Forrest Lucas's steps. I often say, everything I say and everything I do has already been said and done by someone else, and done much better. However, this is a prime example of how Forrest Lucas's ripple effect reaches much further than he could probably imagine.